Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and ensure you never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links are waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. The New York Knicks enter Thursday's matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves after a 4-day break, courtesy of the NBA Cup schedule. The Knicks, now 16-10, are coming off a 100-91 victory over the Orlando Magic, where Jalen Brunson shined with 31 points. Karl-Anthony Towns added a dominant 22-point, 22-rebound performance, becoming the first Knick since Julius Randle in 2023 to notch a 20-point, 20-rebound stat line. Mikal Bridges contributed 17 points, while Josh Hart chipped in 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. The Knicks held a 16-point lead in the fourth quarter and controlled the game against a depleted Magic squad. This matchup marks Towns' first regular season game against his former team, the Timberwolves, after spending 9 seasons in Minnesota. Minnesota displayed defensive prowess, forcing 10 turnovers and securing 13 second-chance points to establish a commanding 16-point lead in the first half. A 10-2 run bridging the third and fourth quarters allowed the Timberwolves to regain control after San Antonio narrowed the gap to 4 points. The Timberwolves boast the league's fourth-best defensive rating, limiting opponents to 45.4% shooting, the 7th-best mark in the NBA. At home, they've been even stingier, holding teams to just 32.8% from three-point range, the league's second-best defensive percentage. For the Knicks, Jalen Brunson rebounded strongly in Orlando following a subdued performance against Atlanta in the NBA Cup quarterfinals. He logged his 8th 30-point game of the season, scoring 17 of his 31 points in the second half. However, Brunson faces a formidable test against Minnesota's disciplined defense, which excels at containing perimeter threats. Prediction: spread. Back the Minnesota Timberwolves ATS. With 2 strong defensive teams and both Julius Randle and Karl-Anthony Towns facing their former squads, expect an intense, methodical game. The Timberwolves' ability to smother opposing offenses, especially from beyond the arc, gives them the edge in this matchup. Total: take the under. Both teams rank low in pace of play, and the Knicks' 6th-ranked turnover percentage suggests that easy scoring opportunities will be rare. Combined with Minnesota's defensive efficiency, this game is primed to stay under the total. New Orleans Pelicans versus Houston Rockets. The New Orleans Pelicans are navigating a challenging season that seems to worsen with each passing game. With only 1 road win to date, the Pelicans are also grappling with the extended absence of their star player, Brandon Ingram, due to an ankle injury. Their struggles continued in a 119-104 road loss to the Indiana Pacers, where New Orleans shot just 39.2% from the field and 30.3% from three-point range. Defensively, the Pelicans allowed the Pacers to shoot 50.6% overall and 42.1% from beyond the arc, overshadowing New Orleans' 6-rebound advantage and dominance in points in the paint. Turnovers were a major issue, with the Pelicans committing 18 in the game. Offensively, Brandon Boston Jr. led with 20 points off the bench, while Dejounte Murray contributed 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Herb Jones added 19 points, 5 rebounds, and Trey Murphy recorded 16 points and 6 rebounds. C.J. McCollum chipped in 15 points. The Houston Rockets, meanwhile, come into this matchup with mixed recent results. After a gritty win over the Golden State Warriors to reach the NBA Cup semifinals, they fell to the Oklahoma City Thunder, 111-96. Offense was the Rockets' Achilles heel, as they shot just 36.5% from the field, 23.9% from three-point range, and a dismal 60% from the free throw line. Despite the shooting woes, Houston won the rebounding battle by 6 and outperformed the Thunder in fast break points, 10, and points in the paint, 4. Amen Thompson led the way with 19 points and 7 rebounds off the bench, while Jabari Smith Jr. and Dillon Brooks each scored 14 points. Alperen Sengun contributed a double-double with 13 points and 11 rebounds, and Jalen Green added 12 points. Tari Eason also scored 12 points off the bench. The Rockets have shown significant defensive prowess this season, while the Pelicans continue to struggle on both ends of the court. Injuries have plagued New Orleans, and their lack of offensive efficiency, combined with a lackluster defense, has kept them from building any momentum. Conversely, Houston has excelled at home, leveraging their defensive strength to force turnovers and generate transition opportunities. The Pelicans are last in the league in scoring and second to last in field goal percentage, which doesn't bode well against a Rockets team that thrives on forcing tough shots. While New Orleans has shown marginal defensive improvement with Dejounte Murray and Herb Jones back in a rotation, their inability to play consistent, foul-free defense remains an Achilles heel. Houston's offensive identity is still a work in progress, as they've struggled with efficiency from both the field and beyond the arc. However, their defensive intensity and ability to capitalize on mistakes make them the better team in this matchup. Predictions. Spread. Houston Rockets minus 10.5 points. Expect the Rockets to continue their strong defensive play, making it a difficult night for the Pelicans' struggling offense. Houston's ability to generate points in transition and capitalize on New Orleans' mistakes gives them a decisive edge. Total points. Under 217.5 points. Both teams have struggled defensively, and this matchup features two squads with limited scoring consistency. Houston has scored under 100 points in 3 of their last 4 games, while New Orleans' offensive woes are well documented. A low-scoring affair is the most likely outcome. The Los Angeles Clippers have hit a rough patch recently, dropping 3 of their last 4 games and falling to 15-12 on the season. While the Clippers have shown flashes of promise, their offensive production has been underwhelming, averaging 109.6 points per game on 46.7% shooting. However, their proficiency from beyond the arc stands out, as they are converting 37.7% of their three-point attempts. At the free throw line, the Clippers maintain a solid 77.2% shooting efficiency. Norman Powell continues to be a key contributor, averaging 23.5 points, 3.1 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per game, providing much-needed leadership on the offensive end. Defensively, the Clippers rank 5th in the league, allowing just 107.8 points per game. While their defense has been a bright spot, an uptick in offensive consistency could elevate them to a more formidable position in the Western Conference. On the other side, the Dallas Mavericks have been in fine form, aiming to secure their 18th win of the season. They are coming off a high-scoring 143-133 victory over the Golden State Warriors, demonstrating their offensive firepower. The Mavericks are 4th in the NBA in scoring, averaging 119.5 points per game, while shooting an impressive 49.1% from the field and 38.2% from three-point range. Although their free throw shooting is a moderate 76.9%, their overall offensive efficiency remains a strength. Luka Doncic continues to anchor the team, averaging 28.9 points, 8.6 rebounds, 8.2 assists, and 2.1 steals per game, making him a pivotal force in their success. Defensively, Dallas ranks 13th in the league, allowing 112.5 points per game. While their defense has been adequate, the Mavericks have room to tighten things up as they push for higher standings in the Western Conference. Key stats comparison. Recent scoring. The Clippers have averaged 116.0 points in their last 3 games, while the Mavericks have posted an impressive 127.3 points in their last 4. Defensive trends. The Clippers have allowed 111.4 points per game over their last 5 contests, while the Mavericks have given up 117.5 points per game in their last 4. Shooting efficiency. Dallas holds an edge defensively, ranking 5th in opponent field goal percentage at 45.1% compared to the Clippers' 46.5%. Prediction. The Dallas Mavericks are poised to leverage their potent offense and home court advantage to secure a decisive win. Given their recent scoring surge and superior shooting efficiency, expect the Mavericks to cover the minus 6.5 spread. Bet. Mavericks minus 6.5 points. Over. Under prediction. Both teams have shown vulnerabilities on defense in recent games, and with their high three-point shooting efficiency, Clippers at 37.7%, Mavericks at 38.2%, this matchup has the potential for a high-scoring affair. Back the total to go over 227.5 points. Bet over 227.5 points.